Become audible, become useful to the ears. Hello everyone, hiya. You know who it is. It's me, Memory Leak. I hope you know who it is. If you don't know who it is, you're gonna learn today, because it's DanganRonpa again. And in DanganRonpa, you build an army, trust no one. What happened to Dorcas? I put poison in his mutton. Shrimp, introduce yourself!
Hi, I'm here too!
Good enough! Your presence is appreciated. As are your presents. Please give me
I will start screaming in your ear once you yawn, but I will not do anything if I yawn.
I like hearing women scream. Watch this. Damn.
Oh, ow, my throat. That hurt more than...
It also didn't come across the microphone. I thought you were icing me out.
Nice! Discord, for some reason, whenever I get super high-pitched, decides to be like, no, just cut that out. Actually,
a lot of noise removal stuff's like that. So if you're willing to turn off noise removal, which
let me
I
put
do.
Studio on, and let's see if I can get the ASMR of opening this can of soda.
I heard you pop open a can. Crack it open, a nice cold Diet Coke with the boys.
I've never had Diet Coke with lime, and my mother is like, she loves the hell out of it, but I'm like, what the fuck?
It's lime time.
It's very weird tasting. I don't know if I like it or not.
Wow. Yeah. I guess that makes sense, yeah.
I should say it was...
Hi, Roxcon. Welcome in. It's DanganRonpa again. Oh, yeah, the technology was, having a fight with me. Don't worry, on Saturday, I'll make sure it's working. I swear I'll make sure it's working. You have my word, Scout's honor!
Veggie's honor.
I'm a vegetable.
Yep. That's why it's on your honor.
I'm honest. Like Abe. Gosh, wow, it's really hitting me. There's something in the weather that has just made me utterly stupid. Which, I mean, I know that someone's gonna say, oh, that's the usual, right? What's changed? What's changed? You've always been stupid.
Dude.
And right now, I can't do anything to refute that, because I'm kind of stupid right now.
It's monsoon season. The brain cells are leaving to enter the monsoon.
Yeah.
So it's not your fault.
It's not my fault that I'm a filthy, stupid onion. I bash my desk. Thunk, thunk, thunk.
Look, just next time, make sure that you plug your phone charger into yourself.
I'm struggling to meet power margins as it is. You want me to be stupider? You want me on battery saving mode? You think I can't think now? Just you wait. We can find new levels of stupid. They're gonna start treating me like Hero or like Asahina. You know, like...
I say you're more... I say you're more Hina than Hero because I actively want Hero dead.
I find it hard to believe you don't actively want me dead.
If I wanted you to be dead, I would not be on stream. But if we were playing like Mario Party or Dokapon,
Heaven forbid,
I would want you dead.
Heaven forbid we run back to Okapon, am I right?
One day, man.
One day, I swear. I need my Dokapon win. I need it so bad. It's been like a year now. I'm still mad about it.
You know what? I understand why you're mad, because I won by accident.
That's what they all say. Acting all nonchalant about it. No big deal. I did it by accident.
Look, man, I thought there was another face to the box.
That doesn't make me feel any better. You're telling me I lost to someone who wasn't trying?
It's like the Nuzlocke all over again.
Nothing happens that's good for me. Life's a constant set of disappointments. They told me I was supposed to be smart. It's called onion intelligence, but it's not very intelligent.
Oh, I have a funny story, actually. Why did you hit a witch and cackle? I'm very good at those. I have a funny story. So I still have my DeviantArt. And now there's just a scam going around where it's like, it pretends to be a linked, Deviant image. DeviantArt image, to be like, oh, you sold something. Here, get money from that. And I instantly was like, oh, this is a scam. I'm going to delete it. I got a DM. And it's like, somebody was like, yeah, so like, don't click that. I clicked it, and my account got hacked. And it's like, what the fuck, man?
Look, man. As much as I want to shame people for falling for stupid scams, and to a measure we should, because they also put us in danger, I'm also kind of desperate nowadays.
Here's the thing. It was a comment that implied it was my image that was being sold. You know what? No, actually, I understand. People don't give a shit anymore.
Look, man, it's... Money? More importantly, love!
Also, I can't shame anyone for fall. Yeah, granted, I do have a friend who's in cybersecurity, so I get to hear the venting rants about all the dumb ways, or shockingly simple ways people get, scammed. So maybe I'm just a little more hyper aware.
Bro has a friend in cybersecurity.
You're my friend.
Yeah, mate!
There, the entire mood has changed.
Did that wake you up, Naegi?
Wake the fuck up, Naegi.
Naegi, lock in. We gotta find out who killed the luchador. $10 total in games on my Steam account. Oh yeah, I know what we normally do here, because it's easy to forget things when you only play like once a week.
Yeah.
Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife which went completely through the body. They had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. The explosion has burnt the upper half of the body beyond recognition. The upper half of the body remains on fire and had to be extinguished. Because of this, the upper half was soaking wet while the bottom half remained dry. The body was wearing notably long fake nails. The body had a tattoo of a dog on the back of the right hand. There were bits of charred debris near the body. It should be noted that the bomb which had been removed from Monokuma in the gym had disappeared. It's hard to imagine these two events are unrelated. The sprinklers are programmed to come on every morning at 7:30, and this time is impossible to change. As such, it can be assumed that if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, it would have gotten wet. 7 a.m. Makoto wakes to the morning announcement. 7:30 a.m. Makoto and Aoi arrive in the dining hall. 7:30 to 9 a.m. Makoto meets the others in the gym, and together they head to the headmaster's room. 9 a.m. Toko is told to find the pickaxe in the garden, where she discovers the body.
So the body was placed there sometime between...
Sometime
after the
between
sprinklers were done.
7:30 and 9.
Mm-hmm. So an hour and 30-minute window.
The knife found near the body was the same knife that was used to stab it before the explosion. It is also the same knife Toko had given to Makoto for safekeeping, and the knife the masked assailant was holding when they attacked Makoto. The tarp was hidden among the other items in the tool shed. One side was wet and filthy with mud and grime. The other side was completely clean and dry. Yeah, that did happen.
Okay. There sure was a tarp.
There sure was a tarp that was messy on one side and not on the other. The number of chickens in the chicken coop had decreased from 5 to 4. Yasuhiro claims that there were without a doubt 5 chickens just before nighttime last night. And yet...
Can we name the missing chicken Junko?
I mean, I do miss her.
But do you miss her that much?
Yes. Yes,
okay,
I
missing
do.
chicken is named Junko. Established right now.
Yeah. Missing
miss
chicken
her.
is named after Junko, the one I miss the most. Byakuya stated that there was no corpse in the garden just after nighttime last night, so it can be assumed the murder must have taken place sometime before that. Byakuya also said that he, Yasuhiro, Toko, and Aoi were in the gym the entire night, and none of them were alone at any point. The corpse had a mask covering its head and a white jacket covering the body. A knife had been thrust into the abdomen, and there were bloodstains around the wound. The body had stopped bleeding, but the blood was still wet. It was noted, however, that there was no blood on the ground around the body. Mikuro Ikusaba, female, known as the Ultimate Soldier. She became Ben obsessed. Hi, Lucas. I'm sorry for being cringe. Thank you for some scribble.
Scribble-blorb!
Scribble.
Scribble-blorb!
I'm going insane because of the weird grammar on this writing. She became Ben obsessed with the military from a young age. She disappeared while on vacation in Europe and reappeared in Japan 3 years later. Apparently, every member of Fenrir gets a tattoo somewhere on their body to represent their membership in the group. Apparently, the killing game began with 16 participants, all students. It is assumed that Mukuro Ikusaba was the 16th student. Monokuma also revealed that the reason Kyoko wears gloves is to hide something she doesn't want anyone to see. The woodblock decoration... You have cool emotes? Get them! Whose emotes are those?
Mine! Who never streams!
Oh, yippee! Well, I hope you enjoy your emotes. I have an emote. I have one emote. Look at my emote. That's my emote. This woodblock decoration was found in Kyoko's room. It looks like it's actually the key to one of the lockers in the dojo.
I mean, it doesn't... Not only does it look like it, it is. We've confirmed that.
Yes, we did put it in there and open the thing, yes. A set of titanium arrows was found in a dojo lock. There appear to be 10 in total. Your fish is very good, Lucas.
It's a very good fish.
Along with the arrows, there was also a wadded up ball of duct tape in the locker. The duct tape had traces of blood on it. It's assumed that this is related to the case, but nobody can imagine how. So we gotta figure out...
Right.
We have to figure out where Kyoko went. The people are asking why I'm a PNG. Well, phone didn't charge. Sorry. Happens sometimes.
Phone decided to riot.
I decided it didn't want to participate. In this killing game, the ultimate despair! Whoa! Yaki and Makoto showed up together!
Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point?
You know, the phone was plugged in, by the way. The phone was plugged in. It just didn't feel like participating in the charging part. Well, you know what? Sure, I'll take that. I'll take that. Pin the reminder. It's okay. Everyone can point and laugh. It's only in the top, 10 most embarrassing things that have happened to me over the past 5 or 6 days, maybe. I don't... Who the hell is Memory League? The Onion or the Idea?
Yes.
Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just the two of you?
Huh? What? Are you jealous?
Hey. Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second.
Any second. He'd show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself. But... we stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen. And then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shut up yet?
Because we don't have the entire class, that's why. Maybe he died again.
What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or...
Or what? What? Jesus! Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that?
What?
At what point does my voice just become, incoherent?
I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait. Huh?
In other words...
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we? What are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. Sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting 10 minutes now. So it's okay if I punish someone making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now. I'm passing that to you, by the way. It's very obvious who this is.
If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here.
When we heard that voice, we all spun around to look.
Hey.
I'm here, and no rules have been broken.
Kyoko!
Kyoko, you're still alive? Oh shit!
No! That's a ghost! Stop talking. If you want to fight, do it at the class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But is it okay that there's no particular penalty for being late?
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right. There's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts into the elevator. I'll be just one step ahead of ya. When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko!
So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us.
Huh? He's right! Now we've got to deal with the ghost! I told you! Stop talking!
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial.
Without ever looking directly at Kyoko, Byakuya stepped into the elevator. Master! Wait for me! Good call. Who knows what might happen to us if we take too long?
But
I'll be happy when this trial's all over.
One after another, everyone piled into the elevator. But I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started.
Hey, girl.
Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you.
Ellipses.
Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So...
Correct.
The back rooms. I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms.
The... second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered.
Then... when did you find out?
So...
Just now, I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. Convenient. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I?
So that's why you were late.
However...
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. No, you're not.
But... if you were on the second floor of the dorms... then that's what the key you found goes to?
Wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
The key allowed me to open a safe that allowed me to get another key.
I Resident Evil'd this bitch. I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school, so a skeleton key.
Monokuma's oddly phallic secret tool. I mean... What?
just a second.
Hey! What are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma!
Makoto.
I keep wanting to call him Monokumo. I don't know why. My brain
It wasn't a
auto-
thing the first half of our run.
I think it was! We can go over all the details after we go through the trial. Okay, Makoto? Right now, I want to focus on surviving our current situation. At some point, I'm just gonna start intentionally missaying things and just let my brain go wild. Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me.
For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial's important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Ooh, foreshadowing. Well, if that's all.
Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko makes her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Being the last one left, I stepped into the elevator. and the door slid shut. This time, the clunking was loud enough to hurt my ears, and the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, no one said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
It's so
You know what?
colorful!
You know what? I'm feeling despair at this, this set design. I think he really nailed it.
This color palette's awesome, actually. I've been waiting for this! I feel like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get on with the show! And so the curtain opened for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial!
More
We're running out of
saving!
save slots.
Woo!
We're gonna have to go back to the...
A deadly premonition!
That's it, right? All the... Alright, yeah, this is all we've got for skills. We read all this stuff already before going in, so we're making a run at
begin
it.
with a basic explanation of the class If you
Okay,
can
yeah, we-
figure out who, then I'll punish
know the
everyone
rules.
besides the
Yes, yes,
blackened.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to you.
Well then,
I
let's
meant to
discuss
say
the
premonition.
specifics of the
No.
victim.
No, you made a good pun. Don't apologize, Roxanne.
Yeah, I feel acknowledged by your wordplay.
First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
Buddy!
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost!
This guy.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because
Jesus Christ.
she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
Ghost technology!
Let's go!
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her trait?
I feel like... I feel like it's kind of easy to just point over.
Her traits. What important trait Kyoko has that proves the body doesn't belong to her?
I got
Kyoko's
it.
gloves, right?
I'm talking about her gloves.
Her...
They'll give us some insight.
Lucas was
into the
pointing at her
mystery.
3 sizes,
Dan.
and, you know, I wouldn't know that because I'm respectful. I don't shower women in my leering gazes.
She's got a fat ass, but the body doesn't.
I would recognize the cushioning anywhere.
I'd say she has a butt head, but the corpse doesn't.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if someone
Yeah, they blew her
explained why
butt
she
clean off.
actually wears those gloves.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
I've finally proven I'm not a misogynist.
You know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced.
Uh.
The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
What if
No.
you're the ghost hero?
You don't stand a ghost of a chance! There's no way that corpse was Kyoko. But if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here and the case won't move forward. So I don't have any choice but to
Pull out the gun.
Pregnancy and dead body sprinklers, exploded body analysis, fake nails, tattoo on the right hand.
I feel like it's one of those two last ones. It's just figuring out what the hell what the game was.
Yeah, I'm inclined to believe it's the
Prove it.
nails.
Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
I'm a
Then
ghost.
she was
Interesting.
wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
I
Fire
missed!
discussion is idiotic.
I know that body isn't Kyoko's, and I know I can prove it.
That
I
It's 'cause the
really
fake
love
nails
how
don't fit in the
sometimes
gloves.
prove it.
The dead body wasn't
sometimes I just really love how the game arbitrarily decides you miss.
She must have been wearing gloves.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong!
Shut the fuck up,
No.
hero!
There's no way the corpse was wearing gloves. Whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember?
That
I
has
imagine
stayed
trying to wear
immaculate
gloves over
after the
nails like
explosion.
that would have been a pretty big pain. Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails.
It's so
Jeez,
funny
man,
because we're
you
just
don't know
talking
women,
about
huh?
this in front
We're
of her.
complicated like that.
Bro thinks he knows women.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Get him.
She's correct.
Oh,
Well,
mock him
Kyoko,
for being
any
presumptuous.
These gloves were
Quick, Hina,
custom
kill
made
him!
to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
She doesn't know who she is, but she knows that the gloves were tailor-made for her hand.
Then that's that.
Unless
The
she
dead
does know
body
who
doesn't
she is.
belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay,
But
so
thank
then,
you, Tagami.
Who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
Beat his ass. For anything, we need to identify the victim. Everything starts from there.
So, I think it's just proving that it's the ultimate soldier.
Yeah. Which, I mean, there's one very obvious piece of evidence here, which is, in
Kyoko
fact,
really
the tattoo
is
on the right
still
hand.
alive. Then who died?
There's gotta be some way. I don't think so.
The face was scorched
Beyond recognition.
Oops.
And there wasn't any description. Oh, if we can't identify the body.
We can identify the body.
No, that's
There's a
wrong.
very important identifying feature, in fact.
You know, with how easy
There
this
was
is, I'm
one
afraid
clue
that it's
left behind
suddenly
that we
gonna
can use to
get
identify the
really
body.
hard.
Oh no, yeah, because this has not actually solved anything. Like, we're getting the obvious stuff out of the way.
What?
Or then it's gonna get
For real?
fucking abstract.
You'll die a
Yeah.
cruel and unusual death.
You're kinda awesome.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
Why are you so excited about this now?
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh, yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
What the dog doing?
Bark, bark.
Master must have
Bark,
made
bark.
her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
If you compare the tattoo to other information we have, the victim's identity should become clear. Let us take a look at Mukuro Ikusaba's profile.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps.
I don't
That's
have
the
to
name of
say
the
that out
military
loud.
group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay.
Mukuro
so-
Ikasaba.
Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba.
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins
Please,
the
I'm
squad
trying my hardest.
would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... Hangman's Gambit! Guys, I think we know what the word is.
Dog! Doggo!
Dog!
Now I understand.
There's something so funny about it just being a 4-letter word after, like,
Representation.
last
of
time
Fenrir
it was
is
like 8
a
letters
wolf.
long.
In the original Japanese, it's often like 2.
Yeah.
Fenrir, the wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast.
She's
He's
well
the
read!
trickster god Loki.
Damn, she
And
locked
a
in.
female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf,
She's a dog! She's biting the fart bubbles in the bath!
which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir.
I'm afraid to ask
So
for
it
context.
must have been Mukuro.
It's ancient now. Nobody's talked about Dracula Flow in like 2 years.
What?
Oh my god.
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place. After
Was a
all,
trick.
looking at her profile,
I can't get
didn't
over
see
like how
anything that would fit such a
how
description. All it said
fucking
was that she
cunty
was the
he's
ultimate
holding that.
soldier.
Can you get closer to your microphone just to make sure?
I'm sorry. I can't get over how he holds that.
He holds it with such tender care.
If I
Well,
remember
let's see if I can
correctly,
mess with
that
my...
other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
There. Is that better?
Yeah.
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
I have to, like,
Who was she?
stop myself. Like, I
Who
have to
was
really
Mukuro
lean in.
Ikusaba? She's
A
been
lock
gone this
in.
whole time, and when she finally turns up, she gets killed. Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character? Which would
Damn.
mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust
I don't know
that?
why, but
We
I very
already
much
know
know
your
this.
information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost.
I think the validity of Kyoko's information is actually relevant to that, but like,
Please
sure,
limit all
whatever,
future
buddy.
prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this. No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have
Wow,
officially
he's locked in.
decided to completely ignore
He
all such
is
attempts
done
at
with,
provocation. Now,
Monokuma music.
with, uh,
so
throwing.
nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the
I find it
students has
interesting
taken
that he
place.
is so fixated on keeping things on
That
track.
points straight
Yeah.
to your big ol' brains.
Because other times, no, he does not.
What you're saying
Yeah,
is
we've
that
had
both the victim and the
asides
culprit are
in
part of
Prado.
the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
I mean, at this point,
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
he's not wrong to
Seriously?
entertain the idea.
Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Based on who we know, there can only be 2 suspects. So it's definitely me and
my God.
Kyoko, right?
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to
Oh.
explain.
And he's
Just
gonna
after
talk about his
nighttime,
Oh,
alibi.
finally, he's not making Makoto
So I
explain.
can confirm.
Yeah, for once he's
at
actually
that
explaining
point,
for
There
himself.
was no dead body there. So, the
No,
murder must have
he's
taken place
improving.
after I left the garden.
Togami could say, "Hey Makoto, tell them why you're guilty," and he would fucking do it.
However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis.
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
The only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it! I can't let this stand! Somehow I have to clear my name!
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that,
Yes.
I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place.
The time
Fair
is
enough.
relevant because it is implied that the murder didn't happen until Naegi was already there with them.
Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Not necessarily, but the body was not in the place until he was already there with them. So there's no way
especially if
Makoto
there was-
could have done it.
Especially if was no blood
Whatever you want.
in the
Somebody
area.
go ahead and help him out.
Yeah. Yeah, the
Me
body
and
was moved.
Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? When she went to go
And
get
she
the
got
pickaxe.
the pickaxe.
What time was the body discovered? At 9
I
o'clock.
got it!
This
The
was
body
kind
must have
of
been
gone over in the
discovered at
evidence,
9
right?
a.m. Since that's
Uh,
when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
This is really just establishing it for the characters.
Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of the
And
characters...
then maybe people who probably don't read through all the shit beforehand.
Because everyone
Don't
has
know what
partially
time is it.
incomplete information. Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit. So I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining
I mean, it
hall,
was a
right?
portable game, so it's not crazy
That
to
was
think
around-
people played it. Yeah.
It's not crazy to think I stream this once a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we both
Right around
collectively share
7:30.
brain cells, so we
I remember
constantly forget
checking right
things.
before I went in.
Yeah.
So I'm totally
Get closer to
sure
your microphone
about
again.
it.
Damn it! I'm sorry.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m.
Let me mess
you
with
don't have an alibi.
Discord, so I don't have to like hunch over.
The murder
You know what?
happened
I could.
between
What
10
if I do
p.m.
this? Is this better?
Yeah. And 9 a.m.
Okay.
And I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. till 7:30 a.m. Okay, then it looks like the game has begun. I can't provide an alibi for that period. And I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi.
Uh-huh. Okay. I'm not super close to the mic, but can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. I just had to up my mixer.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep. And Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
3
Yeah,
o'clock?
from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
7.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Probably the sprinkler.
Mm-hmm.
The incident took place in the garden, right? I remember there's something that happens there every morning. Yes, I...
We've established a time frame. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'm trying to figure out which thing I'm supposed to do.
From 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think.
I think it might be
So Makoto,
7:30.
if you have any objections,
I'll try 10 o'clock.
We've established a time frame for the
Because the
My
contradiction
bet's
is
on
that
7:30.
it could have happened at 10
Oh,
o'clock.
damn, you're right.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers
I
in the
think what's
garden.
really funny about the death portraits is that they
The
have the
sprinklers
mouths
are set to
open.
go off right at 7:30 every
They're like,
morning, right?
they're like the like Squid Game season 1 smile image.
So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in
But
fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How
oh,
dare
Jesus
you
Christ,
say
woman!
such decent words?
No,
I-
I'm saying that
Those
the
are
body
allegations.
was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean?
She
By denying the sprinkler, are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Man, you're totally
Bro, she's
wacko.
crashing out.
If you really think
She's
it
playing
wasn't
the
the
game.
sprinkler, you'd better tell us why.
I need to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do is hit Toko with certain evidence and that should do it.
Himself.
Yeah, there's an important piece of evidence.
Oh! Dance Dance Revolution time!
I hate you. No. I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to...
I am so glad that
Lock
I'm
in.
not the one doing.
Nothing. I hate
I'm so
you.
glad
Yeah,
I'm the
you're-
one that's not doing this because I despise rhythm games.
Hold on.
No, you're so glad you don't have to remember the controls for this every week.
Yeah.
Nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you.
It's also, I feel like it should have like more prominent music
How can
than
you
it
say
is.
wasn't the
Wait, give
sprinkler?
me a second.
Body
Body
before
before
the
the
explosion.
explosion. Oh my!
Wait, what?
I have to remember which piece of evidence actually said that we
Trying to blame me?
sprayed the body with water. Not body before
How
the
can you say
explosion.
it wasn't the sprinkler?
Exploded body
This
analysis.
should prove it.
Okay.
Said it wasn't on the legs.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers. The top half of the body was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? Maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because... while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
I'm surprised the whole body did not catch
Then I
fire,
guess the
given
sprinklers
the explosion.
really didn't do it.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Not
Means
necessarily.
She must have been killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
Because,
How
again,
was
the
alibi
pool
was
of...
only missing from
Because
10
with the
o'clock last
injuries,
night.
Yeah.
it would
This
imply there'd be
morning,
more
right?
blood, but
Yes.
That
However,
was
the blood
conveniently
was
missing.
still wet. So it couldn't have been that long before, but also Naeki was not in a position to put the body there.
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
Don't patronize him.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one without an alibi. Would mean that Mukuro's killer is No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will
Bro,
stay
do
hidden
not do
forever,
this right now.
which is why I can't let that happen.
Huh?
Are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason
Why
to
would
kill
she admit
anyone.
to that?
This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game, and now you
It's
decide to
not
blame me?
unprecedented.
Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
Yes.
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the
So
culprit.
did you know that motives are not actually that, like...
Motives are not evidence.
Yeah.
Like, they're literally just not.
Because you technically have... Everyone has a motive against everyone.
Yeah, to some measure, yeah. And especially, obviously, in the context of this.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Buddy!
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
I mean, I understand, like, this is technically true.
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
The tarp.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Find something that's used to cover the body. Could it have been? You know, maybe it was the tarp.
I got it!
It was a chicken.
You're talking about the
Okay,
tarp,
okay,
aren't
I
you?
see. Because the tarp was dirty. But it doesn't have blood on it. So I find it weird. Was the body
it's
stabbed
not.
after the tarp was used?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body,
But it's
meanwhile,
completely
kept
clean.
perfectly clean. This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely.
Well,
so they
it
could
is
cloud the issue of when the
making it
murder
hard to
actually took
figure out
place.
when exactly the death happened in this
In
context.
other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave her.
Not quite. Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about
because
that
it's
right
funny.
now. That tarp. If it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body had fresh, wet blood on it.
Something's not right.
And what might that be?
Something Kyoko wouldn't know. Don't worry about Kyoko's motivation. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said.
Bro, it'd be so funny if he was the killer.
By covering the body with a tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only
Body
dirty
before
on
the
one
explosion.
side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
I mean, it was
Since
protected from the
facing
water.
down toward the body. Of course it didn't get dirty.
That doesn't make sense.
No, that's wrong. Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
But
If they had,
Yeah.
they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
Oh!
yeah, lock it.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Huh? Blood was camouflage.
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
Okay, but that wasn't Naegi though.
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they
The only
get
person who was
something
there
like
before
that?
everyone else saw it was Toko.
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Right there in the garden. Right? Which
The
must be-
chicken!
Oh, they killed the chicken!
The chicken!
I got it!
They killed Juko!
Chicken blood?
I forgot we named it Juko!
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder, there were 5 chickens. But after the murder, there were only 4.
I miss you,
So, you're
Juko.
saying
I miss you,
someone
Junko.
killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood?
With the Rompa.
Man, that's messed up.
Killing another thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
Chicken
I
did not
wonder if
deserve
the killer Had to
this!
get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right?
Which
If
means...
that's the case,
yeah.
then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body.
The chicken didn't deserve this. No.
But
There
that's
was...
not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think
No,
so.
it was
Item
It flipped. I was about to mention how.
Oh, it's
fucking
wait,
weird.
yeah, it's
The head was through the neck
backwards.
hole, but
Yeah.
the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the
Yeah.
garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe. But still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together?
Yeah, so she
from-
is
no.
pointing.
I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
She is throwing us under the bus.
Why?
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
It's a repeat of
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
Sayaka.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
And the suspicion falls back on me again.
Haha.
Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. Disguise that body, then add it to the truth bullets.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
There's also the possibility that it's another suicide.
See? Pretty good idea, right?
That would be really fucking funny.
No, not that. I just remembered something super
There is
serious.
something really important that's missing here, and that's the bomb.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right? According to the Monokuma file, the knife went all the way through, from front to
That
back.
doesn't look like it went all the way through.
I know, it said it
So,
did.
what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw.
It is, in fact, the knife in Nayagi's room.
Yeah, he really fucked up trying to protect that thing.
Which makes it look to me like Toko's trying to throw him under the bus. But that would... She'd have to get into his room, and she doesn't have that much time to do all of this, but...
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah.
Then why did you hide that?
Yeah,
It's
about
not
that.
I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be
So I had
sure of
this
what
weird
actually
ass
happened
dream.
last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto.
Man, it's so nice during these class trials when we don't have to read shit out.
Now I'm totally
I like reading. I don't know about you.
1000%
I'm a big reading fan. Considering everything up
Well,
until
you're not
now,
doing the Togami voice.
I have to do the hero voice and the Monokuma voice.
Okay, that's fair.
Got him. I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove that I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer.
Okay.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
All I
really
can
is, isn't
remember
it?
now is like,
I
oh
was
yeah,
afraid
you can
of that.
take.
If he did have that knife
bullets from-
before, then that seals it.
Look, just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well,
Getting
Yes.
stabbed is what killed her, so there's no question. that knife
No,
of
it
yours and
was
killed her
mentioned
with
that
it.
like she got
What a
beaten
horrible
over the
man
head.
you are, Makoto.
That's true. Yeah, there was a lead pipe wound as well. Is the knife to kill Mukuro? No, there's. Which I think is what they're
The
looking for, and
knife
I
we
was like
found
forgetting
lodged
that, but
in
you
the
said, and I
dead
was like,
body.
you're right.
It's the same one
When the
we
body
gave
was
to
found, no, it's.
Makoto.
I guess it's body
It
before
really
the explosion.
Is, isn't it? I was afraid.
If he did have that knife, that seals it.
Just because I had that automatically...
well,
Getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
Nope.
Yes, I see. So what you're saying is, I have absolutely no idea. Shoot. Just think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife, that seals it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically...
well,
Getting stabbed is what killed her, so there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her.
The game just
Every
decided you did.
time I miss things, it's like,
The knife we found lodged.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it?
If he did
what
have
options
that,
do we
that
have?
seals
here?
it.
Gave to
Just because I had that
Makoto.
automatically makes me
Getting
the
stabbed.
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
I don't think so, right? No, because that's the bomb.
No.
But you're already dead. Okay, I know. I'm trying to find the piece of
knife we
evidence that
found
says the
lodged
thing
in
we
dead
figured out.
body.
When the body was
It's
found,
the same one
guy's
we
dead
gave
body,
to
body before.
Makoto.
It really is.
Hold up,
isn't it?
hold up.
I
What?
was afraid of that.
Would it
If he
be
did have that
exploded
knife
body
before,
analysis?
then
I
That
feel like
doesn't
we
make
need to go
sense.
and like reboot.
Makoto did it.
Just because I had that
Tried
automatically...
disguised dead body.
Stabbed is
Okay, that's the one they were looking for. The one that we could not actually read the thing about, by the way.
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never
Okay,
talked about what killed her.
We're looking at
No,
this like.
Don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it,
right?
In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
So the knife was just used to fix the coat to the body.
Fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim that stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible.
There's the Monokuma file.
Monokuma file? Stabbed a single time with a knife. Went through the body. There's also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe.
I got it! The Monokuma
There
file
we go.
clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
And the knife.
Well,
I totally
at least
forgot
he
about
doesn't try to fight it.
Yeah.
It's just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer. They probably stabbed her to draw attention away from what actually killed her. Exploding the
beaten to
body
death by a pipe.
afterward was probably meant to do the same thing. The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question.
Huh?
It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bother to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you
Stop
know the
being
answer.
mean, Togami!
You're so smart. Just tell me.
I'll tell you.
Makoto, tell the group.
Quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion.
A solar ray went to the man's Nintendo 64, shooting Mario up 3 miles in tick-tock clock.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any
I
headway on
was
this.
joking!
The one explanation I can think of for the explosion.
I got it!
Fragments near the dead
After the
body.
explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground of the body, right?
We did.
That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
Greeting, hiya.
It's only natural. Because,
Hello.
of course,
We are pointing out the source of the bomb that blew up the
we saw
body.
the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma.
And
It's
boy,
part of
was
a
it a
bomb.
bomb. It's so cartoonish and like Spy versus Spy.
Oh, it's been so
Then the
long since I
explosion
heard
was 'cause
Spy
of the
versus
Monokuma
Spy.
bomb.
Damn.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more obvious by the minute. They wanted the
Is
knife
it?
wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
That does
Hold
warrant
on
some
a second,
explanation.
Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Well, I just
But,
feel like
yeah.
we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate. Lock in, Naegi! We got this! It's time!
This is a matter of life and death. Okay.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Yeah, already dead.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then
No.
there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
Well,
And
it
more than
sounded
that,
like there was a bunch of
the
wounds.
victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Okay. I think of one thing
I feel
that
like
could've
this is
done-
one that wants to grab
Then
a
shall we
bullet.
continue the debate?
Yeah, because I don't think any of
The
these...
victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Explosion, no.
Well, yeah.
She was.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back.
And more than that,
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire
Does countless
body.
wounds go to hit on the back of the head? But... like, one thing that could...
I think so
Then
because
shall
the
we
countless
continue the debate?
wounds
the victim's
were
Fatal
before
injury
the
has yet
head.
to be-
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be
We'll
it.
try
There
it.
was evidence that showed she was hit on the back
Damn
I
it.
of
don't
her
think
head.
so. Yeah, I wasn't super comfy with that either.
shoot.
Then shall we continue the debate?
Exploded body analysis.
The
body
victim's
before-
fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because
Is
of the
there a way to
knife, right?
reread the
And
evidence?
then there's only one other
I
thing.
really wish there was.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't remember which one has that in
According
it.
to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that,
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
But it-
Then shall we continue the debate?
the
Victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She
What
was
about
already
the
totally
explosion?
dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
What do you mean countless wounds? I really
Then shall
could
we
use
continue
another
the
read
debate?
of this.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
Do you want me to
correct?
pull up
The
the
explosion
evidence
didn't kill her for
on a
sure.
phone?
Oh,
Not
yeah.
look up the actual
Well,
answer,
yeah.
just.
She was already.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right?
Right,
And
oh my-
then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was
Quit
hit.
doing
more
that.
than
Quit
that.
dodging me.
The victim had suffered countless
Wounds across her
No,
entire
that doesn't
body.
make sense. What does that say,
I'm-
though?
I'm gonna pull up the,
Then shall we continue
the debate?
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of.
And more than that,
The victim
What
had
am I
suffered
doing here?
countless wounds across her entire body.
I'm gonna hold up for a second. What do these things say?
What? I'm trying to look it up, man!
Because the names of them are all, like, exactly the same. Because the Monokuma file mentions that. What's the contradiction? Ah!
Then shall we continue the
debate?
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't
okay.
kill her for sure. I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
Could
And
could it
wasn't
be
because of the knife, right?
being bonked on the
There's only
head
one other thing.
again,
Oh, yeah.
and then take that against
That's
det-
gotta be it.
what we
There was
determined
evidence that showed she was
on,
hit on the back of her head.
have we figured out
More than
what she
that.
died from?
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire
I'm gonna
body.
be so honest, I am shooting in the dark here, man!
Then shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her
Okay,
for
Oh my
yeah,
God!
I'm fucking in.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even. There's a.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed
She was hit, and more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then
I don't
shall
know.
we
I think
continue
it's-
the debate. The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
she was already.
And it wasn't because of the
I
knife, right?
yeah, I think
Then
it's
There's only one.
Oh yeah.
That's gotta be it.
There was.
So, like,
More than
are we
that,
saying
the
that
victim had suffered
there might not
countless
have
wounds
been?
across her entire body.
I think it's maybe reverse it. It's countless wounds to
Then
To
shall
fatal
we continue
injury?
the debate?
Maybe.
The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't even. Then.
I like this is so like vaguely
And
worded.
more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then
I
shall we
mean, I guess
continue
the
debate.
I guess
victim's
countless
fatal
wounds is
injury
not a
has
fatal
yet to be
injury, but
determined,
like
correct?
it's not one
What?
singular. But like you see, no, we've been shooting fucking
Then
blocks
shall
at
we
each
continue
other.
The debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't because.
Come on.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, so time is running out. If I don't do something, oh, we already come to the end of the debate. Sure. Okay, buddy. Sure. Okay, everything on those votes. Okay, it's not lagging too bad. Looks like the real killer gets to graduate thanks to them. Awesome.
Is this real?
So I want to give it another shot. I mean, yeah.
Refuse to give up yet.
I'd like to get to read. I'd like to get to read the evidence so that I know what it actually says. But like, we're not allowed to do that apparently.
I'm gonna try to look it up, man.
Then shall we continue the
I-
debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
I don't know. No, it's not explosion body. I know because it doesn't make any.
Then shall
What
we
is it,
continue the
Monokuma
debate?
File
The
5?
victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill her.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't.
And it
I.
wasn't
Okay, I
because of the
think it
knife,
is.
right? And then there's only one other thing.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
from what I remember, I think it is.
According to the Monokuma file,
It's
gotta
hit the
be
back of the head
there was
against the
evidence
fatal
that showed
injury.
She was hit on the back of her head.
And
Fatal
more than that,
injury?
the victim had suffered countless
Why?
wounds
Yeah,
across her entire
Take
body.
hit. I don't know.
Oh,
Then shall we
why?
continue
That
the
makes
debate?
no
The victim's
sense.
fatal
That's not a
injury has
contradiction.
The explosion.
No,
But
no,
we'll
I think-
try it.
no,
We'll
reverse
try
it.
it.
Wasn't because then
No, reverse it. Take the
That's gotta be it.
take hit
There
of the
was
back of the
evidence that
head.
showed
We already
she was
did
hit
that.
on the back of her head.
No, I don't think we did. I think you missed.
Okay, well, whatever. Fine. We'll try it. We'll try it.
Then shall we continue the debate?
And, if I-
before the
Victim's
blast,
fatal
victim had been
injury
stabbed a
has yet
single
to be
time with a
determined,
knife,
correct?
which was
The
completely through the body.
explosion didn't kill her.
Yeah.
for
Okay.
sure.
Wait. Give me a second. Completely through the body, and then also been struck in the head with an
She
object
was
about a
already
metal
totally
pipe.
dead when that
The body was
happened.
covered with other wounds, but
And it
these were at
wasn't
least
even
several
because of
days
the
old.
knife, right?
That's what it is. You see, and if I could read that, I would have just known that I have to take this and click on Togami. Because the point is that
Across her entire body.
but those are irrelevant, right? What? No, wait. Shoot. Hold up. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Right? So that's what that says. The other two are like exploded body analysis and body
The victim's
before the
fatal-
explosion. I do really wish they just let you read these things. The corpse had a mask covering its head and a white jacket covering the body. A knife had been thrust into the abdomen and there were bloodstains around the wound. The body had stopped bleeding, but the blood was still wet. It was noted, however, that there was no blood on the ground around the body. Mm-hmm. The explosion is a corpse covering the body. Explosion has burned the upper half of the body. Beyond recognition, the upper half of the body remained on fire and had to be extinguished. Because the upper half was soaking wet, the bottom half remained dry. I don't think that's relevant. And there were blood stains around the wound. The body had stopped bleeding. The blood was still wet. It was no doubt there was no blood on the ground around the body. Right. Wounds were at least several days old. An object about as thick as a metal pipe. What does that? What do I click here?
Do you want me to look at the
The
answer?
explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah, she was.
And it
Do you want
wasn't
me to
because
just look
of
up the
knife,
answer?
right?
I might finally tap and say hit me with the guide
According to
because
the
I
minutes,
genuinely
that's gotta
don't
be it.
know.
There was evidence that showed she was hit on
Okay.
the back of her head.
It
Was there
says
And more
evidence?
than that,
it says absorb,
the victim
hit
had
on the
suffered
back of her
countless
head,
wounds across her
and then
entire
shoot.
body.
Victim's fatal injury.
Why? That's not a
I don't
contradiction.
know.
That's not a contradiction.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't. Then
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Okay.
Like,
man.
yeah, yes, that is the most likely
The
culprit.
victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Like, yeah, I agree that is the most likely thing to be that, but it's not a contradiction.
No, that's wrong.
Okay, Makoto, explain.
Put it in a language he likes. I was saying that 20 minutes ago.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body?
They were several days old.
The Kuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't.
Which
really
is why I
matter.
was clicking on that, because he was pointing out something I was pointing out that's irrelevant.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she
So it was not
a
asking for a
object
contradiction.
as thick as a.
Oh, I
No,
thought
it was just asking
It was
for
just
me
trying to figure out what killed her.
How is
Like,
that?
I guess you can decide those are the
Someone
rules
really
now.
bad, It'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
He is drawing so much aggro.
We
These
wanna figure
kids
out
are
what
trying to
killed her,
kill
right?
each other.
It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
The blood object is chicken.
They beat her on the head with
Go
the
ahead and
chicken.
tell them, Makoto. Surely you've deduced the real murder weapon?
No murder weapon. Wait, give me a second, alright? Body was found, knife, fire for chicken, doctors account, block key, titanium arrows, bloody duct tape.
I think the only thing that makes sense would be the arrows because they're the most tube-like.
They're big, but they're thin. They're not the size of a metal pipe.
But they're
the
tube-like,
closest-
and
they're
I
the
think we've
closest
entered
thing
bullshit
in
era.
dimension.
Mukuro was hit in the back of
Maybe
the
they're
head with
just
something.
really thick arrows.
that's
They
what
are
killed
metal. I'll take it
And
for
that
what it
something
is.
was the titanium arrow.
The
we
game
found
said
in
it
the
was
locker
right,
in the
that's all that
dojo.
matters.
An arrow. That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Hey, Lucas, let me figure this out. Let me figure this
Indeed.
out. Wait,
There's
wait,
no doubt
wait.
about it.
Because your logic is sound.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have.
I'm not back-talking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting it because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there, okay? Let me figure this out while I can, okay?
The
We only had to
titanium arrow.
resort to the walkthrough once.
It was in the dojo locker, right?
I'm sorry, Chet's getting
I
mad
have
at me.
no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well,
So I
with
do
the
I
circle
do
weapon must have been
agree
about
that
as
it
thick,
makes
seems
sense.
like an arrow would just be
Does
too
a too
thick.
thin with the duct tape make sense?
No, that's
You
wrong.
can't tape them together. It's a perfectly deducible thing.
You're
You
right.
can in
Just
fact
the
do
one
that.
arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up
Why
wad
did
of
they
duct
leave
tape.
it there?
Ugh.
The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows
I don't know.
together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon, and that's exactly what the killer did.
And that's exactly what my great friend did.
Similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together, and they become strong. It's meant to teach cooperation.
Damn, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? Are you even listening?
Anyway,
What?
that explains the murder weapon. As for
What
who
did
the
he mean by
culprit is that stashed the weapon in the
I don't
dojo
know.
locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you
Wrong.
absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
Oh,
Well, surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen. If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember? Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that...
Lock in.
Jesus.
Evidence that threw the Kyoko into the dojo. Guys, I think it's the key we found in her room.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle.
Actually, that's kind of an issue,
Your
though.
non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your
Because she
attempts to
didn't
frame
have
Makoto
the
for
key to
crime.
go back into her room.
Yeah, you had
This
it.
all
buddy.
proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this
Yeah.
again. You really...
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I
Why?
want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room, weren't you? Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me? Then does that mean she knew I was being attacked? She came to my rescue. Could that be when mean that Kyoko, she killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over. A verdict is close at hand.
Wait. I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Yeah,
No.
because he's the one who had the key. Byakuya should know better than anyone. What does that mean?
I think it's back. It doesn't
Those
count,
words you
if I
just
remember
spoke.
correctly.
What do you mean?
Or it's gonna
Exactly
be
what
like,
I
oh,
said.
you need to steal
I forgot what
something.
was in his
I'm
account.
not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya.
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime and then left the locker key in my own room, correct? But could I really have done that?
No, because Togami had the key. Oh my, what was in
Those words
Togami's
you just
account?
spoke. What do you mean?
I think it might be Togami's
Exactly
account.
what I said.
We'll
I'm
try
not-
it.
Because
Oh, that was an accident.
You should
Oh.
understand that more than anyone here.
Whoopsies!
Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't.
Look,
is
I'm a
that
little
what you're saying?
flustered.
You stated a
Theory earlier. You said I hid the
and then left,
The locker key in my own room.
correct?
No, it's not his
Nope.
account.
Damn.
Shoot!
Those words you just spoke.
exactly. I'm
Wait,
not, but you should understand.
I think I have it. I think I have
Master
it.
would never.
There's proof that you is that what you're.
You stated a.
I
you
think
said
I know what I'm
hid and
supposed to
then
absorb
left.
here.
The locker key in my own room.
Correct, but
Could I really have done that?
Alright, let's go. Let's go.
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly. I'm not, but you should understand.
Byakuya,
Master would never.
There's
Proof that you aren't the.
Yes. Okay. That's what we were looking
Or
for.
not.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into her room
Huh? Why not?
because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room,
then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have
I'm sorry, I'm
possibly
getting
put
distracted
the
by
locker
my
key
cat.
in there myself. Am I wrong?
it would
Don't
appear
eat
not.
spiders.
Don't eat
Come here.
spiders.
Coco will
It's
not be
good.
eating spiders tonight.
Then
Oh, is your
finally
cat eating
starting to
spiders?
Understand.
Yeah, she's trying to eat spiders. Come here. Come here.
That's not actually true. There's a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us. An obvious lie. But this just isn't like her. Try and save herself with such a desperate lie. What did she just say? Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer, or is it something else? Some deeper meaning hitting on what Kyoko said earlier.
If you vote for me, Coco, come here.
So I can't let that happen.
There's a cat in my lap now.
Wow! Say hi! Let me put my cat on the mic.
Coco, do you want to say something? No. She's silent
Alrighty
now.
then. The Mastermind's trap. Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The Mastermind's
Take the fall.
trap? The victim was Mukuro, and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko
No,
really know?
stay in my lap, cat.
What am I supposed to do? Ghost lie. I'm the only one
Shut
who
it,
knows
Chris.
it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who
Bye,
can
cat.
I trust? What am I supposed to do? The Mastermind's trap.
Mastermind's trap!
Mhm. All you have. Forward. We know the danger, but if that risks means solving the mystery, we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? Stay right here and now whether to expose. Okay, so I think this is like key decision, right?
Uh-huh.
We're gonna pursue the
There
lie.
was a lie hidden within Kyoko's statement just now.
A lie?
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
Because if I remember correctly, this is the part that's like...
I'm pretty sure this is the bad ending decision.
Yeah.
You said
We
it.
might as well get
The
it.
burden of proof is on you. So let's hear it. Where's this lie then?
He's definitely lying, and it must be because there's some other deeper truth she wants to keep hidden.
Oh, please. Coco should not eat the spiders. Lucas, don't encourage her.
His account, Byaku's account, Monokuma's account.
I didn't have the key to my room because I'd given it to Byakuya.
Oh yeah, so the problem is that she doesn't need the
You are
key because
correct.
she has a master key.
So I couldn't possibly have gotten into my room.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, she does have a master key. I remember that.
No. Kyoko could have gotten into her room. You said so yourself, didn't you?
Yeah, he's Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
Monokuma's secret tool?
Monokuma's. It sounds so phallic.
Kyoko stole it from the
My
head
secret,
room.
my secret tool.
Which means she could have used it to get into her own room.
Then I guess that's it.
You're giving up just like that? You admit to killing—
No, I'm simply recognizing that I lost.
What are you talking about?
Like I said, this was a trap. And I wasn't able to escape it, so I lost. That's all this means.
Huh?
Dramatic.
Then, are you saying you really didn't... Kyoko, you really aren't the killer?
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
I'm sorry to say, but your time is up!
He just decided he's just...
Finished.
Oh, no, because he's locking in to
That's
try to get us to vote
ridiculous.
Kyoko.
Since when is there any...
Yeah.
Because you were late, so the trial started late and time ran out. So then, it's time
Get a load of
for
this
voting
guy.
Time, okay?
It's very
Everyone,
much a,
please vote
like,
using the
he's gonna make
lever
up the
in
rules
front
as he
of
goes
you.
because
But I guess
he
we
benefits
already
from that.
know who the blackened is, don't we?
Like,
It's reading time. Good job! You got it right! Brilliantly right! He got it right? Does that mean Kyoko really is the killer? But something strange is going on here. There's something wrong with this whole class trial! Kyoko!
ellipses.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment.
Is everyone ready? Okay then.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Punishment time. You know, I'm gonna open Steam and I'm gonna look at 2x2 and we're gonna see if it's been pushed to 2028.
If GTA 6 is pushed to 2027, then DanganRonpa 2x2 is gonna be pushed to 2028. Anyway, very iconic scene.
Beautiful.
Welcome to school, buddy.
It's just like public school.
This is what they
Nope.
do to me.
2x2 has been is still vaguely 2027.
In an extremely trust me bro fashion.
Damn, that chalkboard changed fast.
You know what it might be?
What?
Monokuma might not actually know the killer. Like, it might have happened off air.
That could very much be a thing, yeah.
And that's how the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba came to an end. I still had to wonder whether Kyoko was actually innocent or... Regardless, the truth was lost forever. Even for me. I just stopped thinking about it. That was the end of Mukuro's class trial. And in the end, it would prove to be our last class trial. Once that case was over, there was never a single murder at Hope's Peak ever again. We had obtained peace in exchange for the lives of all the others.
So, okay. I actually looked this up. I think the main writer or whatever was like, okay, so what happened? What happened to Toko? And he just was like, yeah, she just fell over and exploded.
Peace, but only inside the school. Peace, but only for us. That was the only hope we had. Hope. Hope. Hope? This is hope?
No! This isn't right!
Run it back.
Why are you staring off into space? Don't you have a rebuttal for
It's just
Kyoko's
like,
claim?
why the fuck did you just start screaming?
Her claim? Oh, that's right. I have to expose Kyoko's lie or not. Yeah, we read this. I'm not trying to avoid danger. You'll never move forward. Not wrong. I have to think about this very carefully. What do I do? Decide right here and now whether or not. So, what happens if we hit run away? What does that mean?
I don't know.
Let's find out.
I think
No, running away isn't gonna solve anything. Okay, buddy.
Okay, the game's just like, shut the fuck up.
I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be some secret here. Something that has to do with the mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was someone else.
But who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
He's trying to imply
But of
something
course
that's very
I have an
natural.
alibi. From nighttime on,
That
I
is
was with you
incredibly
guys the
reasonable
entire time.
for someone who has constantly attempted to
I couldn't
throw.
possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said, it's a trap the mastermind
I
set
really
for us.
enjoy the
So
slight
that's
voice
why
crack
this
the
has
voice
to be-
actor is getting.
Okay.
I appreciate the work.
Time's up.
Huh?
Time's up.
Buddy!
Class trial's all over. Everyone can stop talking now.
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late. So we had to push back the start time. So then,
So,
it's
I think
time
it's very
for
much
voting
a,
time, okay? Everyone, please
But this
vote
is very
using
much
the
a
lever in
proving
front of
Monokuma's
you.
just gonna make up shit for his advantage.
Yeah.
Time?
Don't ask about one of these.
Yeah. Ignore the C.
Look at all my points! I even get 99 money.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you
Don't
make
ask
the
about
right
the C.
choice
You were there!
or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
I just noticed that Monokuma is on the roulette.
What? You think I'm the killer? Yeah, rip Naegi. We're back to Rin, by the way.
sorry.
It's all your fault! Everyone! You're wrong! You've got it all wrong! I didn't do it!
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone! Good job?
Yep.
Yeah, they got it right! No! I know that's not true! None of this makes any sense! This whole trial doesn't make any sense!
Hey,
When have they made sense, buddy?
It makes perfect sense!
shing!
It's the same as always! It's just like all the other class trials, and I'm gonna end it the same way!
Thrills, chills, kills!
It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment! Wait, why do I... Kyoko!
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got!
Damn.
It's punishment time!
Damn.
Let's go. Bonk.
Makoto has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. And wow, wait, it's the same one!
So does that imply that, like, if so... Actually, no, I feel like it does not imply that. Never mind.
This one's so funny. I mean, it is in fact one of the most iconic things in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Dong. 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 Doing. 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 Guys, Nagi's gonna die.
Never mind.
Why couldn't Alter Ego save Kirigiri? Alter Ego would never save his friends except Naegi.
Plot protagonist. I don't know.
What? What's this? What's going on?
Hey!
What's that?
Was that? Did you not hear me?
No, you cut out, yeah.
Oh
It
no!
had to be.
This is...
Let me adjust a little. Alter Ego!
Alter
I might be
Ego?
loud.
Is this some stupid virus from that stupid guy? He must have planted it when he invaded my network! Damn it all to hell! I don't believe this!
It would seem...
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. Okay, let me try this. No. You miscalculated from the very beginning.
I see the subtext is that he's lucky, I get it.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words,
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us.
Why are you talking like you've already won? I barely felt a thing! It was a pinch! An itch! The stupid virus is gone now, got it? And so is Makoto! Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again! To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit! In a way, that's an even better special punishment! But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied! I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you! Bring despair to the entire world!
Bro is crashing out.
Is he gone?
Oh,
I can't.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with my Discord settings so I stop like cutting out. I'm sorry to do this mid-stream. Hey, Kyoko! What's the meaning of all this? What the hell is going on?
Enjoy reading for most of the characters, by the way.
calm down.
Oh god, right! Oh no! It's okay. Well, now I feel your pain from the beginning. It's okay. We're not the ones being trapped this time. Huh?
In other words,
Now, it's the mastermind that's been ensnared.
What did you say?
What are you talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. It's very soon indeed.
The massive high school towers over all the other buildings in the bustling urban area. It's like the school stands at the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in top students from every field imaginable. A government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. With hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It was built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name.
Isn't this the beginning?
Yes, it is. There are 2 things you need to attend this school. 1, you have to already be attending high school. 2, you have to be the very best at what you do. No ordinary student could enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing there at the gate of the ultimate school, filled with the ultimate students, was me. Huh? What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It wouldn't be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep here just now? Wasn't any classroom I'd ever been in before. What the heck is going on?
No.
Finally feel my mind and body start to come back together again. And then, I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in a vast dark cavern with the barest hint of light sweeping in. Trash was piled high all across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. A heck of a situation to find myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems.
You know how you said, like, have fun voicing all the characters now?
Yeah.
Yeah, have fun with this period of where you only talk.
Yeah, true. Was I going to be stuck in there till I wasted away and died? It's okay, I like reading, actually. No, I can't let that happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me.
Also, I assume Naegi's voice is one of the least straining of the group.
Absolutely, like by far. I remembered all too well what had happened. Alter Ego saved me. And he used up the last little bit of his strength to do it.
The power of Crane's capacity!
So I can't give up now! For myself and for my friend! And with that, my pursuit of survival began. First up was to start looking for a way out of here. Is that an airplane?
No, Lucas, I think it's great. Look, I can't do the high-pitched voice again because Chihiro's fucking dead. But
one last opportunity.
The ultimate pilot was feeling
The ultimate pilot was doing a little trolling. How'd something like that wind up in the school's garbage pit? That's a rocket. And a tank. I'd better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. What about that? What about the chair? This is a desk. Probably the one that fell down here with me. It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at it, it didn't budge.
Oh, my favorite shit's locked.
Getting out of here isn't gonna be that easy. Well, if I'm not getting out of here anytime soon, decided to look around for some food. Plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. That was pointless too. Next, I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are an all-around bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. That's still not enough reason to give up, because I'm still alive! As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up! After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was cry. Go to sleep, fair enough. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted.
Drink them, all of them. Maybe one of them is a super antidote that'll cancel everything out.
Maybe one of them will make you grow massive muscles and you can close down the door. It's my only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had to have passed. And all I did was sleep and sleep. It's like I was waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell down from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. The crunch. What the? A strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched the pile of garbage jostled and formed an odd shape. Did something fall down over there? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? Well, let's find out, Naegi! Did a giant piece of trash just fall down here? Carefully stretched my hand out toward whatever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash? Rude.
Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
You look freaking awesome with that on your head. Happy birthday! Kyoko!
Indeed.
You look like you've been doing better than I expected.
What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't it obvious? I'm here to help you.
I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. Got a bit of garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash, then faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead, eat it. We can talk once you're finished.
Why does anime food look so good?
Oh.
Thank you! I snatched the bread and water that she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way toward my stomach. Phew, that really hit the spot. Whoa, Applejack! If you eat all those apples, you're gonna get a wicked bad tummy ache. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going.
So you still haven't given up, then?
Of course not. After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at.
Hmm?
He might be relatable, actually. Wait. That might be all we need in this life. Thank you, DanganRonpa. But, Kyoko, why'd you come to rescue me?
So...
To pay a debt, or no, to atone.
Atone?
You...
During the trial, even though you knew I was lying, you didn't say anything. Well, there's a universe that we did say anything, but, you know, the game said no.
So, you knew that I knew?
Indeed.
But even though I knew, I did nothing to help you. I abandoned you.
Don't say that! You didn't abandon me!
Nah, she did.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly what I did. I abandoned you in order to save my own life. You're trying to save me, and I couldn't bring myself to do the same for you.
However...
But listen, not that I'm trying to make excuses, but here's my excuse. There was a reason I had to survive no matter the cost.
Why did you have to survive?
Everything's gonna be fine. I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. The reason I have to survive
In other words,
is so that I can do what I came to this school to do.
What?
I made up my mind to come to Hope's Peak Academy for one very important reason. Click here.
So you have some reason for coming to Hope's Peak?
indeed.
That's right. At least, I did once.
Once?
Until recently, I had forgotten what it was.
You forgot? But that's...
I had no memory of what my purpose was.
No memory? That's impossible!
It's like she experienced a memory leak. Amnesia!
Memory Leak is filmed in front of a live studio audience! It's a very important reason. It's of paramount importance to me. Vague Post Queen!
I'm going to...
Is it really true? You lost your memory?
Makoto.
Do you remember, Makoto, unlike me? Do you remember the first thing that happened to each of us as soon as we arrived to the school?
The first thing? You're talking about when we fainted, right? I fainted, then when I woke up, I was trapped here.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself. A disconnect. That's called dissociation. You should go to a doctor about that. Thinking back on it now, at that point my memory was gone. At that time, I'd forgotten.
My memory was leaking. This worst joke. Top 10 worst jokes on twitch.tv/memory leak channel and worst jokes on youtube.com/memory leak channel.
I couldn't remember why I came to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was.
But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine. It happened by chance. It seems much too convenient. I wish I could lose my memory of shrimp sometimes. It's okay, I don't stream. I'm a bad memory every Thursday.
Are you saying you think you lost your memory because...
Indeed.
I don't think. I am positive that it was the work of the mastermind. They stole my memory.
But why would they want to do that?
There's only one reason I can come up with. I'm just that special. Because of my purpose and my ability. Somehow, they would interfere with the mastermind's plans.
So the mastermind just stole them from you?
However...
It could also mean... Somehow, my memories may be connected to the mystery of the school and the mastermind. Which is why I have to get them back. That's why I've been investigating things by myself this whole time.
But if what you say is true, why didn't you ask the rest of us to help you?
Why is that?
I mean, how do you ask help for that with a bunch of strangers? If I did that, and we all worked as one, the mastermind would have noticed right away. Plus, there's always a chance the mastermind is actually one of us. Me, I'm the mastermind.
What?
Correct.
Well, don't make too big of a deal of it. It's just a possibility.
Old Man Squid Games wants to play one last time.
But since it is a possibility, we can't ignore it, right?
The mastermind. One of us. If she believed that, then of course she couldn't trust anyone around her. In which case, it only makes sense that she would look into her missing memory by herself.
However...
And that's why she would demand us trusting her blindly. That being said, there was a limit of what I could do by myself, which is why I asked you to help me.
But why me?
You're easy to manipulate, because among everyone, you were the least likely to be the mastermind. It was just intuition, but...
I see. Honestly, I don't agree with that. Naegi is the most unassuming acting member of the cast by, like, definition.
The whole reason he even is here is dumb luck. And I think that's incredibly suspicious.
However, there is a lot of targeting him. That's, like, kind of strange, right?
Mm-hmm.
But, like, whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll see. We'll see. Your intuition was right, though. There's no way an ordinary kid like me could have been the mastermind. That sounds like something the mastermind would say.
Understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Yeah! It's just like that dream I had before, but why did that just happen?
Listen.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, it's nothing. It is nothing, right?
Hey.
Even now, I still trust you, you know. It's just, I'm not used to relying on others.
Correct.
I know I never asked you for... Fuck. I know I never asked you for help the right way, so I understand if you're not convinced.
Honestly, I was convinced. I think that's just her personality. Can we talk one more time? You said you had a reason for doing all that investigating on your own. So how'd that turn out? Were you able to remember anything?
So...
No. I think there's still a lot I don't remember, but at the very least, I'm finally able to recall my purpose and my ability.
You mentioned your ability.
My ability. What everyone should have known me for.
Hmm?
I am the ultimate detective.
If you asked me what her ability was, I would have just said that.
Yeah.
The ultimate detective?
Correct.
The reason I came to Hope's Peak Academy was there was someone I had to find here in the school. Hello, Cat.
You had to find someone? Who?
So...
Well, it was the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy.
The headmaster? Why did you want to find the headmaster?
Because he's my father.
What?
In other words...
I was separated from him as a child. As it turns out, he became the headmaster of Hope's Peak.
Kyoko's dad is Hope's Peak's headmaster? Then that explains... when Alter Ego told us how he thought the headmaster was involved.
I'll find a way.
Huh?
Huh?
No matter what it takes, I will find the headmaster.
No matter what?
No matter the cost.
So,
Kyoko, what's going on? My memory hadn't come back at that point, but when he said that, I felt strange.
Uh-huh.
It makes perfect sense now, of course, since my whole purpose for coming here was to find him.
That makes sense.
However...
But listen, Makoto, I want to make this perfectly clear so there's no misunderstanding. I said the headmaster wasn't the mastermind, but I didn't say that to protect him. I only said what I felt based on what I've seen when I snuck into the headmaster's room.
Then, what did you see there?
So,
The room had been ransacked. The shelves were a mess, the desk drawers dumped on the floor. The only conclusion is that someone who didn't know where anything was had been in there.
You mean the mastermind, right?
it's true.
That was my assumption. Yes, and to confirm my suspicion, I decided to investigate the second floor of the dorms using the key I'd found.
But why there?
Because I also found this in the headmaster's room.
This is some kind of map?
Indeed.
It's the layout of the entirety of Hoax Peak Academy.
Woohoo!
Woo! I found it in the headmaster's room, along with Mukuro's profile and that key. The map showed that the second floor was home to a number of rooms meant for faculty use. So the staff must have had to stay overnight time to time. And I figured the headmaster would have some kind of private room there. I assumed that if that were true, that room would likely hold more clues, so I went to check.
Correct.
And that's when I finally remembered.
Oh, sorry, I clicked that.
Yeah, it's fine.
So you were there to see if the headmaster really did have a private room there.
However,
But once I got there, I noticed second floor of the dorms, click now, didn't have any cameras and monitors.
So, what was it like? That part of the school, I mean.
It's hard to describe. All I could say is, the moment I saw it, I realized whatever is going on in this school is more horrific than we ever imagined.
What do you mean?
So,
I can't explain it. You'll need to see it for yourself, and I'm sure you'll get your chance soon enough.
Sounds like it must be important. And really ominous.
however,
Which is why I had no idea of what was going on, click now, in the rest of the building.
It has to do with Mukuro Ikusaba, doesn't it?
however,
Just to be perfectly clear, I didn't kill her. And I know it wasn't you either.
I know you're right, but that just means everyone but you and me had an alibi. So then who did kill her?
anyway,
What I can say for sure is that the mastermind is directly involved. To begin with, the point of the class trial of Mukuro Ikusaba was to get me killed.
Get you killed?
indeed.
I stole the key and disappeared, and in retaliation, they wanted to draw me out and eliminate me.
Correct.
That was the point of the class trial.
It was?
The mastermind knew they couldn't interfere directly.
You mean because of the school regulations?
That's right.
Exactly. With
In other words,
a minimum of
the mastermind is the mastermind is adamant about following the rules, and with that rule in place, they couldn't step in. Since they could have killed me themselves, they tried to use the class trial to do it.
The mastermind couldn't step in because of the rules? That makes it sound like the mastermind themselves is somehow bound by the school regulations.
hey,
One other thing I'd like to point out about the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba. Am I
What's
getting
that?
that right?
Yeah.
Yay! There was a point where Mukuro may not have become a victim. The victim. It could have been you, Makoto.
I could have become the victim?
Indeed.
You know what I'm talking about, right? The bomb.
Do you mean...
Oh, wait, no, the knife.
Yeah, this is about the... During the night?
I
could hear them, you know. The voices. Oh. The footsteps of the god of death.
What?
I can hear the god of death as he moves. That ability naturally draws me into cases just like this.
Anyway.
Which is exactly what happened with you.
She's trying to be a sidekick like Sayaka.
I was in the dorms and then suddenly a sense of dread. I had a sense of dread. I looked down the stairwell and I saw a white shadow cross the corridor. I gave chase right away. As I followed it, I saw the shadow go into your room.
And then I beat the crap out of that luchador.
I ran into your room and I saw what was happening. I intervened immediately, of course.
However,
That was at the end of things, of course. I stopped the men, but that led to... whoever the masked assailant was, they ended up dead.
correct.
And now their murder... their murder was disguised, and the dojo key wound up in my room. It all has to be the work of the mastermind in the attempt to use a class trial to eliminate me.
So all
I don't
this
know
would mean
why.
that
Sometimes
whoever
the
killed
brain
Mukuro is
stops
also
working.
the mastermind, right?
Indeed.
I don't have conclusive evidence, but that's what I think.
But that's really bad if true. It means the mastermind can kill whoever they want if they feel like it. Wait, but doesn't that create another contradiction? The mastermind wanted to use the class trial to try and kill you because they couldn't interfere, right?
Correct.
You're right. That is a contradiction. And it's not just Mukuro. They needed the class trial to kill me, but seemed ready to kill you in your room.
And they were also willing to have Naegi take the L too.
Everything they did is a contradiction.
So, what does it all mean?
In other words,
It means the mastermind is the one who's been cornered.
Huh?
Makoto.
Just a little more. A little more, and I should be able to figure out the mastermind's identity. The identity of the other ultimate despair.
The other ultimate despair?
There's no doubt that Mukuro was the ultimate despair, and that she's dead. But I don't think the ultimate despair is just one person.
It's not?
Indeed.
If you think about it, the ultimate despair seems to implicate whoever caused that event.
You're talking about...
That's right.
What happened a year ago. The biggest, most awful, tragic event in human history.
The tragedy. Whoever's responsible for that... they're the ultimate despair?
It would seem...
That despicable group whose only purpose and motivation comes from despair.
Then they're...
Indeed.
Make no mistake. They're the root of all the evil that has forced us to go through this.
Okay.
That is the ultimate despair. And that is our real enemy.
Wow!
Ooh.
They didn't re-kill Slenderman?
No! Nice.
That's a really phallic-looking present. I mean,
I think this is a good spot. Is this a good spot for you?
you're always the type to want to quit, but you know, if you want to, you can do that.
Damn! Okay, fine, I'll keep going. Jesus!
The ultimate despair.
The ultimate
A group of people who caused the tragedy 1 year ago. Those same people put together this killing game and began broadcasting it around the world. The most desperately awful group of people ever. That is the Mastermind's true identity. Our enemy has finally been revealed. But right now...
Anyway...
Right now, we have to get out of this horrible place. Figuring out the rest of the story can come after.
Yeah, you're right. Lock. You have a way to open this door? Yes, we do. Kyoko, do you still have that one thing? Monokuma's secret tool that you got from the headmaster's room.
Indeed.
Of course I do. It's an absolutely vital part of ensnaring the Mastermind. I would never part with it.
And it can open any door in the school, right?
That's right.
That's right.
Then we should be able to use it on that door, right? Hey, Kyoko, can we use that key of yours to open this door, right? We can...
It's true.
Let's find out. Watch it not work.
Kyoko took out the key with the Monokuma design on it and slid it into the keyhole. And then... Click. Yes! It opened!
Indeed.
Now we can get out of here. Let's go.
Sounds good. We quickly opened the door and made our escape from the garbage pit.
Give me a real second. I need to turn off the aquarium light.
Alright.
Let's go!
Let's go! Aquarium break. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah. A lot of difficult Danganronpa. It's not easy being Rompa. It's not easy being Onion, and it's certainly not easy being around Kirigiri sometimes. A vague post queen. Not yet, we'll probably end soon, but finally. We were finally free. But there wasn't even time to take a breath of relief, because the real fight had just begun. Ultimate pain, ultimate suffering, ultimate despair, ultimate execution, ultimate death.
Ultimate.
DanganRonpa. After leaving the garbage pit, we found ourselves in a tunnel extending straight up like a chimney. There was a metal ladder leading up into the tunnel. We started climbing the ladder intent on reaching the surface.
Modesty void.
The ladder was impossibly long. I couldn't even see where it ended. We climbed into the darkness. The passage was so dark and cramped I couldn't even see my own feet beneath me. I had no idea we were so far down.
Hey.
Don't lose your footing. If you slip, I won't be able to catch you.
Yeah, I'll be careful. But now that you said that, I'm getting kind of nervous. Maybe talking will help keep my mind off of it. So, Kyoko, there's something I wanted to ask you. You said you're the ultimate detective, right? So how long have you been doing detective work?
How long?
So...
Ever since I can remember, which is apparently not much. I come from a long line of detectives. Detective work is in my blood. There was a time when being a detective was considered a sacred duty. My family's always seen it that way.
Then, is your family famous?
Wrong.
There's something so funny about the intensity of wrong! Like the opposite, actually. Even among actual detectives, many people haven't heard of us.
Huh? But How come? It's like your family tradition, right? So...
Right.
Because we take pride in it.
Pride?
Indeed.
A detective is neither light nor shadow.
Alright, Shinibyo.
We represent neither justice nor evil. This is how we uncover the absolute truth.
I am the White Void. I am the Just Sword. I am Hakumen. The end has come!
We stand neutral in all things, and to do that, we have to stand separate from the rest of society. In other words, she's an absolute ninja. Which is why we've made our conscious effort to conceal our existence.
A conscious effort?
It's true.
It's kind of old-fashioned, and I can't say it's entirely rational. But it's our family creed, and we do what we must to protect it. Because, like I said, it's a source of our pride. It's our source of pride.
Pride. So that explains... Before I came here, when I was looking up info about the school online, I never saw anything about her. Because she hid herself on purpose to protect the pride of her family.
However...
And yet, I gave up some of that pride by telling you.
Huh?
In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school.
Wasn't your dad the headmaster? Couldn't he have just given you the rub?
I did, knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do.
But the reason you gave up that pride, the reason you would go so far to enter Hope's Peak, it was because that's how much you wanted to reconnect with your dad, right? There's no shame in that.
What?
Ellipses. Reconnect? Oh no, I was gonna kill him! I had absolutely no desire to reconnect with my father.
Huh? But you'd be reuniting after all those years, right? You would have had so much to talk about.
Wrong.
There's nothing I want to talk to my father about.
I hate my
However-
dad.
There is something I want to say to him, though. Fuck you!
What?
No matter what it takes, I have to find him and tell him, face to face.
What is it?
So...
I want to sever all ties with him!
Sever?
The last time I saw him, I was still very young. So I don't remember myself, but apparently he was extremely intelligent.
I was never book smart, I'm money smart. Makes me more intelligent. Why don't you mind your own damn business, Jay-Easy? I think I made him really mad.
He was in line to become the next head of the Kirigiri family. He was talented, he had a promising future, then he
However-
fucked it up. But he had no interest in detective work. So he cut himself off from the family. So, ma'am, I think it's apparent already that he kind of, like... You know what? No, she's a teenager. It kind of makes sense that she longs for the last laugh, fuck you kind of thing. Not long after that, my mother died, and he simply ran away. He went to my grandfather, and they had a huge argument, and young as I was, he left me behind.
I'm sure there was a reason for that.
Don't care.
I'm sure your dad wanted to take you with him.
Right.
If that's true, then I need to thank him. Thank him for leaving me. Because unlike him, I take pride in the work I do. I take pride in my family name. So every last part of me is happy he didn't take me with him. It's always these, like, more quiet one-on-one conversations that reminds you is like, oh yeah, these are like teens. Like, they're not the most emotionally rational people. Like, as much as we dunk on them, kind of thing.
I mean, adults aren't emotionally rational either, but I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
They're not infallible like cinema sinslings, so...
Yeah, but this is very much what I expect a teenager, young adult, where they're so fixated on getting the last fuck you, that they're not really sitting down and being like, do I really need this last fuck you to be said to their face?
All my decisions are only optimal. I was above Kyoko on the ladder, so I wasn't able to see her expression. So I couldn't tell. I couldn't see how she looked when she said that, what she might have been feeling. All I could tell was that compared to her usual self, she was more talkative and more emotional.
I don't blame him, you know. He had his own life to live. That's what anyone in my position might say, right? But it's not true. Fuck him.
However...
But there's one thing. One thing I can never forgive.
Really?
So...
The way everyone else looked at me. I was never sad about being left behind. Like I said, I think it was a good thing.
However...
But when the rest of my family looked at me, they saw something different.
Huh?
They only saw me as the little girl who was abandoned by her father. Kirigiri, I think you're coping.
How pitiful.
That's how they see me even to this day. I mean, she was abandoned. Like, there's no like denying that she was abandoned, and that clearly fucked her up in a way.
She's still thinking about it.
Yeah. His shadow has been following me my entire life. I'm sick of it. I need him out of my life. I need to step out of his shadow. But how will be saying you want to cut all ties with him actually take you out of his shadow? Because you can't really control what her...
poetic.
Shut up, it's poetic.
Themes and such.
That's why I have to find him and tell him we're no longer family. In order to settle the past. In order to remove him from my life forever. I have no doubt he forgot about me years ago.
But your family just cut him out like that.
Wrong.
I can't get over
Wrong!
Wrong! Our only connection is through blood. Nothing more. Are we connected by heart and soul? No.
Hey.
Is blood really enough to call someone family?
Only connected by blood, not by heart or soul. I was so shocked to hear her say something like that. I didn't know how to respond. So instead, I said nothing. I just kept climbing the ladder in complete silence. And after I don't know how long, we finally reached the top. Looks like this is it.
Indeed.
On the other side of this door, Hope's Peak is waiting for us.
We're back.
That's right.
Remember the hatch on the ground near the trash room? I'm fairly certain this is where we'll come out. I unlocked it earlier, so it should open without much trouble. You just preemptively did that?
Here goes nothing. Well, yeah, I guess she understands enough about the school. I mean, she showed us documents and things. So she actually knows a lot about the school layout to know that where she went to would leave her in the trash dump down there.
Fair enough.
and lead back up here. I reached my right hand up and pushed against the latch. The hatch opened with ease, and so... Looks like we're back.
I can't believe how long that ladder was. I'm exhausted.
Can't exactly say we're safe and sound, but at least we're out of there. Now we're back in Hope's Peak Academy, and I really need a shower. Kyoko, thank you. I never would have gotten out of there without you.
No thanks, never necessary. I was just returning the favor. Go back down!
Back down! This is how we got out of the garbage pit. I never would have imagined that's where this led. So, now what do we do? I'm glad I didn't die, of course, but if the mastermind finds out, and I'm worried about you too, you helped me, so they might...
Listen.
You're worried?
Yeah, of course.
So then...
Then let's just get a concrete answer. Isn't there already, like, cameras in here?
Uh-huh.
Let's ask Monokuma if there's a problem with you escaping.
Wait, that's...
However...
If we try to hide, it's only a matter until we're found out. And it's not like we can run away.
As she said that, she pointed at the nearby surveillance camera. So you're saying rather than stressing out over getting caught, we should just give up now?
Don't worry, what you think is going to happen isn't. Because it's the mastermind, because the mastermind is the one that's ensnared.
Mm-hmm. The mastermind is ensnared. You said something like that before. What does it mean?
So...
The mastermind stood exposed during the investigation into Mukuro's death. There was a moment where the mastermind let their guard down.
There was?
Right.
If we can talk to Monokuma, we can confirm it. And it'll be better for us if we can just go to him directly before he tracks us down. That should help our negotiations.
I'm still a little, super uneasy about this. But we don't really have a choice, do we?
Indeed.
What the fuck did I just say? Monokuma should be in the gym.
Shall we go?
Let's get going.
Let's go find out what happened.
Let's go!
Nostalgic Danganronpa moments.
Speeding through the hallways.
Yeah, with my strafe. My epic strafe!
Noom!
To the gym we go.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Hey! Kyoko, I don't mind so much. But Makoto's supposed to be dead! What's he doing here? That's exactly how I thought he'd react. Are we really gonna be okay? You weren't supposed to be punished! Did Kyoko help you?
What?
So what if I did? What will you do?
If the guilty party is exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. It's unfortunate, but that is the rule. So now I gotta punish you again! And this time, I won't leave anything to chance. Kyoko!
Right.
Do whatever you have to.
What?
However...
Before you do, let me just say one thing.
Now,
If you execute Makoto, that means you lose. That's not that matters to you, right?
Huh? I lose?
Hey!
You! Explain yourself! What do you mean by that?
Because
Well, you set up this latest class trial yourself, right? I was getting in your way, so you wanted an excuse to kill me.
in other words,
I was supposed to be chosen as the blackened and then executed, right?
Hey, what are you talking about?
however,
But when Makoto chose to overlook my lie, your plan came crashing down. The results of the trial weren't at all what you were expecting. Because you would never imagine that in that position, one person would protect another like that.
right,
And in response to this unexpected development,
indeed.
you reacted by claiming Makoto, the black, and tried to execute him. You made the choice out of desperation. No, more than that. Despair! Oh. You must have realized that Makoto, who refused to be manipulated, was a threat to you as well.
However,
But then there was another unexpected development waiting for you. An entity that could throw a wrench, so to speak, in your precious execution machinery.
Alter ego.
You never imagined the possibility of a being that could come to our aid even after you killed it.
am I wrong?
Now, here's the absolute truth. Makoto didn't kill Mukuro. You did.
Listen to me.
So executing Makoto for it would likely be a violation of your rules, which I know you love so much. If the blacking is exposed, they alone will be executed. That's what you told us. Right?
And that means I lose? You talk a big game. You're saying the blackened is me and not Makoto?
Well,
And you can prove this, right?
Well,
No, I can't.
Don't just say it like that! What is this comedy routine? You make such bold claims without a shred of evidence.
that doesn't matter.
I don't have any right now, but a little more time. I guarantee I'll find some.
That's
Stalling Queen.
Huh?
Because no matter how deeply you try to bury it, there's only one absolute truth.
And now you're trying to talk like some kind of famous detective type?
Because
If Makoto is really the killer, he would never have come to you willingly like this. He would have feared for his life, feared another execution. He would have tried to run and hide, the fucking coward. He would have been gripped by despair you oh so love to inspire.
however,
But here we are, confronting you with nothing but hope in our hearts.
what the heck?
And that's supposed to be enough to convince me in the absence of evidence?
indeed.
It's not you I'm trying to convince.
Hey,
If you were to execute Makoto now, everyone out there watching this would be extremely displeased.
Huh?
indeed.
I mean, it's true,
Imagine
there's a
what
live
every-
studio audience.
Imagine what everyone out there would think if you killed Makoto. They would assume you killed him because what we said is exactly right.
Sigh, the ratings would go down.
Despair can never kill hope.
Yeah?
Hey,
Of course, you could say we're just making this all up. You're welcome to prove us wrong. No, you have no choice but to prove it. Because if you kill Makoto without proving your own innocent, you'll be accepting your own defeat. And if you want to earn our despair fair and square,
that's what we have to do.
then I suggest you take my advice.
So, what is this advice of yours?
It's true.
Try harder, loser! To do Mukuro's trial over again. Only this time, you follow the school regulations to ensure a fair trial.
It's time for one last showdown. One final battle between hope and despair. Hey,
Well, that would make for a proper climax, wouldn't you say?
A fair trial. One last showdown. In other words, this would be our chance to expose the true identity of Mukuro's killer, of the mastermind themselves. What reason would the mastermind have to accept this challenge? They'll probably just execute me without another word.
For the ratings!
Interesting.
Barrett!
Very interesting indeed. Barry?
What's wrong?
Oh, I was getting bored, so I decided to change things up a little. So, time for bear jokes! Now, what you've suggested might be possible. It would certainly make for one honey of a climax.
in other words,
Does that mean you accept?
You guys!
If we do things your way, that'll be enough to convince you and the viewers, right? And it would cause you unbearable despair, right? Then I'm prepared to agree to your terms. Will your hope win out, or will my despair claim victory?
I can barely contain myself!
Let's have one final grisly showdown! He agreed! We still have a shot at this!
Barrett!
But this is the long-awaited climax, right? Just guessing the killer is barely a fitting end.
Guys!
So for this final face-off, you'll have to unearth all the mysteries that have been buried here! All the mysteries? That's right. Every last mystery that's pawing around the school. If you can do that,
I can barely contain myself!
then that'll be enough to qualify as a victory for you!
it's true.
That's what we've been trying to do all along.
Okay, well, good. Then let's bear it all. If you can claw your way to the truth of Mukuro's death and solve the mysteries of this school,
Guys!
then you win! But if you can't do all that,
We'll all face execution, right?
I can barely contain my excitement! When you learn the whole truth, what kind of despair will you show me?
We're excited as you are, I'm sure.
Listen to me.
When we uncovered every last truth, how will the ultimate despair reveal their own despair?
I honestly can't believe how all this has turned out.
Hey,
But before we get started, I want to clarify one more thing. Do you remember the rule? When one student kills another, that's when a class trial is held.
What's wrong?
I remember that for sure. So what?
hey,
I just want to confirm that is what you said, right? And it's a true statement?
You don't have to be so suspicious. I've said it before, but it bears repeating. Everything is based on the school regulations. And having a trial for Mukuro is no exception to that. Huh? Mukuro's trial is no exception? Then it's part of the regulations? Which would have to mean that whoever killed Mukuro... It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But, okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak Academy since the killing game began are those 16 students. What?
listen.
Are you telling the truth?
Why'd he go quiet all of a sudden?
Now I'm really angry!
I'm done talking! I've got nothing left to say to you! So get lost, wouldn't ya? I'm so mad!
Whew.
He seems emotionally unstable.
Hey!
Leave me alone! Get out of here! Okay, I'm going, You're really gonna let me go? don't even care anymore. You're all gonna get your punishment later anyway. I need to start getting it ready. A super duper extra special punishment. Overflowing with despair.
Hey,
Come on, Makoto. Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, yuck it up, buddy. We know you're a bear. Onokuma's unstable laughter seemed to cling to us as we walked away. And just like that, we were out of the gym. I could hardly believe it, but somehow I ended up not getting executed. I still had my life, and we still had a chance. Overall, things turned out way better than expected. Once again, I was in Kyoko's debt. And now I think that's a good time
Yay!
to save it. Huh? That's scary.
Oh god! Just gonna let it have that moment.
Okay. Yeah, that's our save. Okay, that was scary. And you know, before we do stopping,
Gamba!
just for you, my friend. A duplicate. It had to wiggle just to make sure. No bonus, no nothing?
It's fucking with us. Oh, is that a new item?
Lucky!
Yippee!
The repeat percent is so high.
Because we got so much shit.
A pen!
That's a weird looking pen.
You're gonna say it's oddly phallic?
Yeah.
Yes, the pen is phallic. Looking a little like pen with an IS at the end.
Pen Island.
The whole place. Yeah, so that was DanganRonpa today. Extremely thrilling cliffhanger. We've got a lot of investigating to do next time. Friday, I have a bit of a presentation. Look forward to that, 8 p.m. EST. I have preparing for that to do tomorrow, or else I'm a fraud. Not Friday, Sunday. Not Friday, Sunday is the presentation. And, no, Saturday's the presentation. Come on, brain, work. The presentation is Saturday. Road to Empress was moved to Sunday. 8 p.m. as well. Saturday and Sunday.
I can't wait to watch you die over and over.
8 p.m. Memory leak. Road to Empress. The court in ancient China's no joke. Dog eat dog world. Keep your eyes behind your head. They want you dead. Especially if you're a guy named Fred. At least that's what my mom said.
All right, Ted.
So yeah, I guess back to work for me. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I've been beating myself up, so I don't have much else to talk about, and like sleeping and having a hard time sleeping. Weather takes a lot out of me. Sorry about that. Thank you for stopping by. DanganRonpa. I miss Junko. Both the lady and the chicken.
I miss her too. And the chicken.
Any last words, Shrimp?
It's always fun to play this together, even if there's just a point where my brain starts deteriorating rapidly.
All right,
trying to
well,
read.
With your last word said, I can finally kill you.
Yeah.
You're acting too much like me. It's weird. All right, that's good night for me.
Good night, guys. Thank you for watching.